Welcome to Market Mornings, brought to you by WealthBuildersHQ.com. My name is Robert Roy, and this update is for Friday, January 6, 2023. As we get started here today, keep in mind that everything we look at is for educational purposes. Nothing's meant to be advice or recommendations. If you like what you see, make sure you're following along to the various social platforms. Subscribe here on YouTube, where we have the videos hosted day in and day out. And make sure you go ahead and go through some of the other social platforms. And on the very bottom left, you'll see tradinglikeaboss.com. Folks, you want to go to that website, and on that site, we have all the free trainings that we do, including a brand new workshop that's coming up next week from Tony Benson, our pattern whisperer. Right? Tony's an amazing trader. He's going to teach you how to recognize the top patterns out there and what he does to capitalize on those patterns so you can as well. So make sure you're checking that out. All right. So with that, let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to start off first with the economic reports. And let's see what we've got going on today. So it is Friday, last day of the week. We've got average hourly earnings, non-farm payroll, unemployment rate, all the same number, okay? That's at 8:30 this morning. We could see a shift massively one direction or another. And then you've got PMI, which has been a big report lately. And if you want to know what these are, folks, if you're on Forex Factory, click on the detail button. Click on that file, and it tells you a level of diffusion index based on surveyed purchasing managers excluding the manufacturing industry. Okay, blah, 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 which is where I was in manufacturing, right? So our vote didn't count when I was in manufacturing. But these are out today, so the 8:30 is not going to affect you unless you're trading futures. The 10 o'clock, be very careful if you're in an open trade because you could see a shift. All right. Let's look at futures. I am not sure why we're not getting a reading here on gold, but I digress. On the ES, we're up a whole 25 cents. The YM were up $31. The NASDAQ were down 25. The RUT's up $1.80. What's going on there? NASDAQ is kind of the lone wolf, right? And everybody else, ES just went flat, right? Everybody else is up a little bit, nothing crazy. NASDAQ, a big part of it is more than likely Tesla, who's on our list yet again today. All right, then we've got Bitcoin is 16.7. Ethereum is 12.42, so they're both down a little bit. Gold, I have no idea. It's not giving me a reading. And crude is down an itty-bitty bit, but it's under $74, which I like that. I'd really like to see it back under 72. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our list of candidates. So the very first one is Costco, C-O-S-T. Costco's December sales were way up for December, $23.8 billion for the month of December, I believe it was. What an amazing sales number, right? From 22 and jingle they were supposed to be at. So they're up $10 right now on this news. So what does that mean? Well, they've been down overall, right? Bearish pattern for them. Let's see where they've gone to. They were at 450 yesterday. Right now they're sitting at 460. So they took the elevator up, right? They got above that 8 moving average. So we're going to look at a bull put spread below 449. And if I look, I just want to open up the options here. So there is no 449. You're either going to have to go to 450 or the 447.5 is where you're going to need to be. There are 250 increments here. I would probably shift to the 450, a little bit more aggressive, which means you might want to shift the number of contracts that you trade, right? And I'm also going to write or a long option. Right? Because this is one of the stocks on our power option plays that we know the heartbeat of the stock inside and out. And if we could find the right trade setup, we're going to jump on that. Right? Then we have First Solar. FSLR is next. They're up $2.54. Upgrade by Wells Fargo. The whole industry, is just on its peak right now, right? With what's happened with the U.S. and fossil fuels. No more gas, no more drilling, no more this and that. Right? There's big pushes into solar and wind and all that stuff. Right? They've already taken a big part of their jump. Has already happened for them. I mean, you could see the move, right? From 50 to 175, back down to 150 now on First Solar. They weren't a bearish bias, not true bear, but bearish enough to take a directional trade. We're sitting at 148 right now. So where does that put us? That's a little tough, right? So here's what I need to have happen. I need the stock above let's say 152, then a pullback to the 151, then we're going to look at a bull put spread below 151. We're still going to do it aggressive, right? Because we're still going to be possibly down below that 21 moving average. So I just want to be cautious on this trade, all right? Lululemon, right? I have traded these guys for years. Why? Because when my kids were growing up, it was like, oh, we got to go to Lululemon. We need to buy. And that is something that, I've learned a very long time ago to take advantage of, right? 50 up to 500, okay? Woo! Rock on like Donkey Kong, baby. So right now they're up $5.82. Another upgrade by Wells Fargo. They had a lot of upgrades and downgrades come out today. We've only got 2 of them that we're working with today. So buttons 332 we'll call it right now. So we just got above that 330.89 level. So we're going to look at a bull put spread below 330. All right, and then last but not least, welcome back Elon. He's back. What's going on? More news now. Second price drop this year, well, recently. This year is only 6 days old. Second price drop in China on vehicles. Tesla is down another $7 today, 103.31. I do believe that Tesla has a false support, or not false, but a perceived support at 100. Traders are just not, investors are not seeing it down below 100, just going to view it as a good buy. So keep your eye open for that 100 level. With that being said, right now we're at 103.35. So we're going to look at a bear call spread above 114. Let me just take a look-see of where we're at here. So 93 to 114, 03.13, that's $21. We're at 19. All right, we need to split. We need to split this level in here between the -1 and the 809. We don't have a good place to redraw. I will revisit this over the weekend when I do power option plays and determine if we're going to put a new fib here or not. But as of today, we don't have it. All right, so I moved. Let me try to do a little bit better job with that this time. All right. So let's draw again. It's all about precision. Like a surgeon. All right, so right now we're sitting at 103. Aha! 103.30. Where are we? We're right at that support level, guys. So I like it. I like the move down. The question is going to be, do we get a bounce? Do we get a continuation fail down? We're looking at that bear call above 114, or we're going to look at a long option. Right? Another stock that's on our power option plays list that we can take advantage of. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Go kick some tail today. Lock in some numbers. Listen, I don't care if you're doing funded trades or not. There's no reason that you should not be doing a non-funded trade every single day. You've got 4 great potential candidates here today. Go and look at every one of them. Right? If you have nothing on your own, go look at every one of them on the open today and look at what you could potentially set up and learn to get really good at hitting that enter button. The only way you're going to get good at this, the only way, is to hit enter. All right, ladies and gentlemen, make it a profitable day, and I will see all of you at our next update on Monday. All right, bye for now.